Welcome to Not Milk Never Milk. Subscribe if you're lactose intolerant.
In this video, I will explain how to calculate oxygen flow rate. Understanding this calculation is crucial for safe and effective oxygen therapy. We will cover the fundamental principles and practical steps involved. Oxygen flow rate, often measured in liters per minute, dictates the amount of supplemental oxygen a patient receives. This rate is always determined by a healthcare professional's prescription, ensuring the patient gets the correct concentration for their needs. Several factors influence oxygen delivery and its calculation. The fraction of inspired oxygen, or FiO2, represents the actual percentage of oxygen a patient inhales. For instance, a nasal cannula typically increases the FiO2 by about 4% for every 1 liter per minute increase in flow. Remember, ambient air naturally contains 21% oxygen. We also consider how long an oxygen tank will last, which involves its pressure and the prescribed flow rate. Let's walk through a common calculation for a nasal cannula. Begin with the 21% oxygen present in room air. Then, for every 1 liter per minute of oxygen flow, you add 4% to that baseline. So, if a patient is receiving 2 liters per minute, their approximate FiO2 would be 21 plus 8, totaling 29%. At 6 liters per minute, the FiO2 would be 21 plus 24, reaching 45%. Finally, let's consider how to estimate the duration of an oxygen tank. The formula involves the tank's current pressure, a specific tank factor for its size, and the prescribed flow rate. First, subtract a safe residual pressure, typically 200 psi, from the current tank pressure. Then, multiply this by the tank's factor, for example, 0.28 for an E-cylinder. Divide that total by the patient's oxygen flow rate in liters per minute to find the approximate hours of use.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.